Think we get there by midnight?
Money, we're gonna be up 500 by midnight.
Ah, Vegas!
Vegas, baby, Vegas!
Oh, Dana and David packed up their ride, headed for Vegas with stars in their eyes. The strip's alive with the neon sheen. Two sharp-dressed gents, it's their getaway scene. Roll the dice, let the chips take the flight. Vegas is poppin', the city of light. Luck's on their side, the cards never lie. Dana and David, they're flying sky high. From blackjack tables to roulette spin, the thrill of the shuffle, the chance to win. Martinis are flowing, the room's in a sway. The jackpots are calling, they're clearing the way. Oh, the city's alive with the jazzy beat. The rhythm of fortune, it's oh so sweet. From the slot machines to the glitz and gold, every moment's a tale that's waiting to be told. Dana's got a straight, David's got a pair. They're raking it in, oh, the crowd's aware. With laughter and cheers, the night's grown bold. Two aces in Vegas, breaking the mold. Roll the dice, let the chips take the flight. Vegas is poppin', the city of light. Luck's on their side, the cards never lie. Dana and David, they're flying sky high.
Is it crazy that I just choreographed like a whole tap number to that song in my head?
Did that get you pumped, Dave?
Sure. Yeah.
Welcome to Sibling, everybody. Episode 11. Live. We are live. We're doing it live today. So, yes. Go ahead, Dave.
Where are we staying? Where are we staying again? That was, during that whole song, I just realized I can't remember where we booked.
We are staying at the fabulous and luxurious Luxor Casino.
Okay. All right.
They used to have a really good food court there.
Everybody hates on the Luxor. I love the Luxor. I've stayed there several times now. Dave, you stayed there with me last time. We got a suite.
Yeah.
No suite this time, but
they had a food court under, where they're restaurant, whatever. But they had a bunch of food courts, and they had this chicken place. I forget the name of it, but they had a coupon on the tray, and every day that Mike and I were there, we would go because you could get 50% off chicken if you bought one. It was a breakfast sandwich, but it was a chicken place. But we ate there like every morning because you spend money on all these other things. Like breakfast is where you're going to be like, we'll save our money on breakfast and eat big, dinners and lunch and stuff. But it was so fun.
Yes. Did it make you jealous, Shelly, that you're not going with us?
I did get a little of like, oh man, like they're all excited to be going, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna meal prep tomorrow. Woo!
Yeah, I'm ready to hit the roulette table.
Oh, okay.
Did I tell you guys the last time I played roulette?
No.
I went with some old coworkers of mine to one of the local casinos here, Seven Feathers, and played roulette. I hit the number, no lie. I hit the exact number 13 times. So I went up to the table with $100. At one point during the night, I had $1,900.
Wow.
And I walked away with $18.
Oh, Dave. David.
Yeah. So, and a buddy of mine, he had never gambled before in his life, and he went to a slot machine, and I think like the second or third spin, he won $500.
Nice.
And he didn't gamble for the rest of the night.
Yeah, he must not have an addiction
he was smart.
nature.
Yeah.
The hardest thing is if you win right away. It's the hardest thing to hold on to it. I remember this was like years ago. I went to Mohegan Sun with Micah, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to like the bar, and I'll be playing because you get free drinks at the bar." I goes, "I'll be at the bar playing the poker machine." So I go to a slot machine, and immediately, like my second spin in, I won $500 or $600 or something. So I'm like, oh, sweet. So I get my $600, and I'm like, I'll walk around, and I'll just, I won't play anything. I'll just look for Micah. So I'm like, I go to the bar. He's not there. I order a drink. You have to be playing. I put, 20 in. Next thing you know, 20 is 100. I lose 100 at that bar. I'm like, all right, I'll go to the other bar. I'll check, because there's like bars all over the casino, like on the other. By the time I found Micah, I had lost the $500.
It's awful.
I was
easy.
like extremely drunk. Because I had drinks at every bar, so I didn't even realize I was just dumping money in the things as I was
drinking.
drinking.
What they want. That's why they walk around with the tray of like, can I get you anything? Can I get you? And I'm always like, no, thank you. Don't want anything. I want to keep my money, but I have never won big at a casino.
Well, Dane, you won pretty big a couple of weeks ago. You sent me that picture. Do you have you bringing any of that money to Vegas, or is it gone?
I set aside $1,000 for it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
well,
this
I mean,
is
it's
like secret bro stuff. I don't even know what this is.
Well, if you were coming on the trip, you'd be privy to the information.
But some of that is coming out because of the hotel, so not a full $1,000 because I got to pay for the hotel too. But so, all right, Vegas. Anything else we want to talk about for Vegas? Any other preparations?
Are you guys gonna do Tournament of Kings?
We already did that.
No, we did that already.
Yeah, but we're going to.
Do it again? You don't want to have a good time?
We're gonna on Monday night. We're gonna do the Bacchanal buffet, which is like the best buffet in the world. That's Caesar's Palace.
Are you guys gonna go to the stratosphere and jump the 855 feet?
No,
oh hell no.
Mike did that on our honeymoon.
No. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
was he trying to send you a message?
We mosey from resort to resort.
No. No.
Was he feeling regret and it's like, all right, I'm gonna do this.
Up. No, he was not. Rude.
Just a thrill seeker. Yeah.
Yes, he is just a thrill seeker. If we go back to Vegas, maybe ask him after being married to me for so long if he wants to go up there to jump. Just kidding. I love you, honey.
Yeah. What time does your flight leave, Dane?
It's supposed to leave at 7:30. So I was going to say you might get your wish because we talked about me potentially waiting at the airport for you because I'm going to get there a few hours before. And I've been checking FlightAware to see how my flight's been going. And like up until this week, 3 weeks in a row, every day, it was anywhere from 1 to 3 hours late.
Wow.
Every day. And then starting last Sunday, it was 20 minutes early. And then every day this week, it's been anywhere from right on time to a half hour early. So I was like, well, maybe Dave won't get his wish. Maybe I'll have to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
When's your?
Because I'm supposed to get in at 10:30. When are you supposed to get in?
1:30?
1.
1.
2.5 hours.
By the time you get your luggage and You know,
But
or are
neither
you
of
just
us-
doing a carry-on?
Yeah, just carry
I
on.
just do a carry-on.
We both do carry on.
Yeah.
I don't know. maybe
Even
I'll just-
even
maybe I'll
even
just-
when I went to Vietnam for 3 weeks, I just did a carry-on.
I don't even know how you do that. Do you pack like literally just enough, like socks and underwear and
Dave
t-shirts,
does, I think,
and
because
then
he brings a backpack.
I know.
Yeah,
even when
I
he's
bring a
come
full
here,
carry-on
he's had a backpack.
Well, if I know that I have access to laundry services, yeah, I'll just pack like one, if I like a week's worth of clothes,
Yeah.
and I'll just cycle through, wash
can't
and
do
cycle
that.
through.
Because I just never know in that particular day what I will want to wear. I will bring a full week of extra underwear just in case. Like, what if it rains and I get soaked and fall in the mud?
I always bring.
You know,
I bring. That's
what
the
if
only thing I
someone
bring
pushes
extra
me in the
of.
pool and I need a change? I am always like, well, I need 7 pairs of socks and 7 pairs of underwear. I'm gonna bring 14 because just in case. The way I pack is crazy. I'm a just in case. And I will bring things that I never wear that I'm like, well, I might wear it because we're on vacation. I'm going to bring it. But I haven't worn it all year. Like, I'm a crazy, crazy vacation person. It's bad.
I think they have pills for that kind of anxiety.
I am aware, actually. Thank you.
I brought a few t-shirts, a couple pairs of shorts, a couple pairs of jeans. I mean, we don't need that much.
That's the other thing, too.
And
What's
a nice
the weather
shirt.
going to be like?
I did bring a nice shirt to wear to.
It's gonna be 85.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty hot.
Oh, nice. Okay.
On Thursday, it's
too
gonna
hot.
shoot up to like 105. So we're getting out.
We'll be
just
long
in
gone.
time. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna get those long drink slushy things that you can, walk outside with?
David does not like all the touristy things about Vegas.
I don't.
Really?
You should have seen last time we were there how upset he was getting at like every single showgirl that walked by us. Or should I say faux girl? He gets he gets incensed at the touristy stuff. He just
It's
can't
like-
stand it. The buskers,
well-
everything.
I love
He
it.
can't stand it.
Because it's like, oh, you know what they're thinking? Here's an easy mark. Here's somebody we can get some money from, and it's like, get the f away from me. I don't care if you're jiggling your breasts at me. I just don't.
Well, I'm sure your wife is very happy to hear that.
I'm one of those really boring guys that is generally just into his wife. So
Yeah, I like a little bit of the touristy stuff, but I go for the shows and the food. That's to me is like the best part of Vegas. Both times that I have gone, I have only gambled $16 each time.
I'm trying to get Dana to do like a seedy Vegas trip where we stay at like the Aria or something, like a really
That's not
like
seedy.
I was
Well,
just
the
gonna
Aria is very
say,
nice.
that's-
Oh,
yeah.
we go down to
The
Fremont Street
downtown.
and stay
I would go
somewhere
down
there.
downtown. I would
Yeah.
absolutely go downtown.
Well, we
I
make
like
we
downtown.
make our way down there, but I
Yeah.
want to like.
I was
you know,
gonna
I
say
think we
should- 'Cause when we went
downtown
there-
is very touristy. If I am,
I was figuring this time we might on Monday. I figure Sunday night we'll be on the strip, but I figure Monday before we go to dinner, and we take the bus back. We can just go downtown. We can go to the Arts
Yeah.
District. The Arts District is really cool. You haven't been there with me before, but it's really cool down there. You'll probably like that. It's less touristy.
Sounds good to me.
isn't it downtown where they have the tunnel and the lights are on the roof or something?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's Fremont Street,
Yeah. Oh, you guys gonna go to Pawn
and
Stars?
there's entertainment and stuff there. Oh, that's way
God.
off the strip.
Yeah.
We drove by it once. I feel it, or we drove near it or something. We were in a cab or something. I forget why we were down that way, but I remember. Or we looked at the map and I forget, but I remember Pawn Stars. It was very big, back then when we were going. But
Well, we'll have lots of fun.
We will.
yes, I can't wait
I'm
to
sure
hear
there'll
all
be
about
some.
it.
I'm sure there'll be some Sib Riv updates on Facebook too,
Oh, good, good.
And I'm sure we're going to come back with lots of fun stories.
and tons of
Yeah.
money.
Oh,
And
I
tons of
hope
money.
so. I hope so. I can't wait to hear all about it.
All right. Well, this week I picked out a story on Reddit. I was looking at
Speaking of trips,
speaking of trips, I was looking at the best of Reddit, and I figured, hey, we're going away. Let's look for a vacation story. And this post was the post that kept on giving. Let me tell you. So This is from the best of Reddit updates, meaning, so the Reddit stories we've done in the past and we've talked about, we've never really had a resolution. And this one has not one, but 2 updates to it. So there is somewhat of a resolution, though it may not be the one that everyone expects. So, am I the a-hole for not wanting to go to Disney again and deciding not to travel at all? I'm going to put this on full screen for myself so I can read it. My wife Jess and I have been married for the past 13 years. We're both 39. After experiencing financial hardship throughout our 20s and early 30s, Jess and I are now fortunate enough to have the means to travel once or twice a year. The only problem is that Jess literally only wants to go to Disney World. We have been to Disney 9 times now, and every vacation we have ever taken together was to go there, including our honeymoon. So here we go. We eat Mickey Mouse ice cream, we wear Mickey Mouse ears, we stay at official hotels, we see the characters, we ride the rides, we take pictures in front of Cinderella's castle, and we come home. Every trip. I'm honestly beyond sick of Disney, and I never really liked going in the first place. Jess knows this, but she has no concept of travel beyond Disney. We're currently planning a trip for April, and Jess, as usual, said, can we just go to get Disney? I explained that it sounds fun, but hey, why don't we go somewhere like Hawaii this time? Jess was confused. She asked why we would go to Hawaii. I responded that we could enjoy the spas and go to the beach. Jess mumbled something half-hearted answer and walked away. A few days later, she approached me saying that she made hotel reservations for Hawaii. Cha-ching. At first, I was excited because although she did so without consulting me, it seemed like she was really listening. But then when she showed me the hotel she booked, I found out she made reservations at Aulani. I don't know if you guys know how to say that.
I don't either.
Aulani. It's a Disney resort in Hawaii. Frustrated, I told her, I'm honestly tired of Disney and that I just want to have a different experience this time. She told me that she was compromising with me and that I should be appreciative for the time she spent. I asked her if she was willing to consider anything other than Disney for our trip, and she said no. At this point, I said that I wasn't going. Now she's furious. She's canceled the reservation she made, and she's looking for a friend to go to Disney World again without me. Was I the a-hole here for not trying to accommodate her request? I will open up to you two for some thoughts.
There's a lot here. There's a lot to unpack here.
As the cool kids would say. Yes.
Oh, am I a cool kid? Do cool kids say that?
That's what the cool kids say.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at me. Okay.
The cool kids in the therapy world, anyway. There's a lot to unpack here.
Dave, why don't you go first? Let's get your... I want your professional opinion.
My professional opinion is I don't understand how this guy... I mean, I understand where he's coming from. I don't understand how they could have gone to Disney 9 times already and this hasn't come up when he didn't even like going the first time. So if it's me and my wife and she really wants to go somewhere and we go and I don't have a great time, I'm not going to be a jerk about it. But the next time we plan a trip away, I'm going to say, hey, you got to pick last time. Can I pick next time? And we can just kind of alternate. Like there are ways around this without it being an issue of one person getting angry, right? My other thought is this is why I travel alone, because I don't have to worry about this shit. Like, I just go where I want to go. I mean, that's the beauty of it. You don't have to try to meet somebody else's pain in the ass needs. But the other thing I was thinking is, I know there are people out there like Disney is their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like
she's
like
obviously
they're a Disney adult.
She's obviously a Disney adult.
Yeah.
In like the current time we live in, everything I've been hearing is that Disney, the prices are going up and the experience is getting less and less pleasant. And that's for people that enjoy going, right? So I can't imagine what it must be like to walk into Disney World when you don't want to be there. You've been there several times and you have to put up with all the attendant bullcrap that comes with that experience now. Because I haven't been to Disney World since 1994 when I was in college. Once was enough for me. I'm not a Disney guy. Don't really, kind of indifferent to it. You know, people like it. That's their thing. That's fine. But I'm getting off into the weeds. I would say if she wants to go by herself, what's the big deal? And then maybe he could take a vacation somewhere on his own that he wants to go, that she might not want to go to.
Yeah,
I think the argument with people would be on that point would be like, well, they're married, they should be going together. But you know.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that take couples that will do like, oh, the girl's gonna go do a girls trip, the guys will do a bros trip. So
Bro trip.
like, yeah, like, well, yeah, but that's, I mean, I think more here, like they clearly are not communicating. I don't know how. Like even him saying like, oh, maybe we could go to Hawaii turns into her just booking Hawaii. Like you have to talk. That's a big expensive trip. You have to be like, okay, so are we both on board? Are we doing Hawaii? Where do you want to stay? What days do we want to go? Like I feel like there's more to that discussion. I just don't understand how she was like, oh, fine, Hawaii, but it's gonna be Disney. Yeah. Like I just
well, I don't know. I don't know what the Disney resort is like in Hawaii. It could be. You could not even tell it's Disney. You know, he just saw that it was a Disney property and had a fit about it.
Yeah.
You know, so first, I actually think that this has come up before because he says, I never really liked going, and she knows this. She just has no concept of travel beyond Disney. So I think they have talked about this before, but it seems like it's a fight she always wins.
But that's the thing, though. She has no concept of travel beyond Disney. Makes it sound like she's not aware that there are other places that a couple might want to go together.
She is, but
you know what I mean?
But she's definitely a Disney adult, so it's the most important thing to her is that it's Disney, a Disney property.
I'm wondering if she has a little travel anxiety because I am a person that likes to go back to places where I have been before. And Mike is more of like, oh, we went to Vegas last year. Why don't we do, Hawaii next year? Then we can maybe do DC. Like, he is a traveler, and I'm more of like, yeah, but we had fun when we were in Vegas. Like, can't we just go back there? Like, we had fun in Disney. Can't we just go back? Like, I'm wondering if maybe she's got some travel anxiety that, like, Disney is a comfort place for her.
Or she's just a selfish wretch that only cares
about
doing
the other thing is, too, we were experiencing hardships in our 20s and early 30s. I mean, they probably weren't doing too well. Disney was probably something that she thought was unattainable for them. Now they can do it, so it's something that she like enjoys doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you could look at this 100 different ways.
Some of the comments, how the F did this go on for 9 trips without you saying something? I'd have gone mad after going the second time.
Thank you, commenter 1. I'm in full agreement.
Commenter 2, does she realize there's a whole non-Disney world out there? Well, he already answered that question and said no. And it's much less expensive with shorter lines.
That's true.
Commenter 3, you should consider being more truthful with your life. If you can't even be truthful with your wife, who can you be truthful with? It obviously doesn't sound fun at all to you, so just be clear on that. In fact, the second time she booked a Disney trip, you should have been honest with her and suggested something else. Like I said, I have a feeling that he probably had, and she just always won the argument.
So they're both 39, right? And this is their 9th trip?
This will be their 10th. This would have been their 10th.
Okay.
They've been 9 times.
So they were like early 30s, 29, 30, depending on when because that was their honeymoon, right? So maybe maybe they were in a little bit of like that honeymoon. I'm just going to, happy. Everyone says to the groom, happy wife, happy life. So maybe that was part of why he just like sucked it up. And now that, as we get older, right, we realize what we want and we're not going to stand for some stuff. And we're just going to make decisions that work for us. I wonder if he's just like, you know what? I'm almost 40. I'm not going to Disney. I'm not doing it.
So what do you think you guys eat? So there's an update.
Oh, wait, hold on. What's the last comment?
Oh, the last one is at 39. It might be time to consider broadening our horizons and embracing more of what the world has to offer. Life is too short to be spent solely between home and Disney when there's so much out there to be waiting to be explored.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
They should take some day trips.
All valid perspectives.
So what do you think he did for the update? Do you think he caved?
I think
let's just go to Disney because he doesn't want to be without his wife.
Here's where I
think they're
have
probably divorced now.
I think what happened is the wife went with her friends on a Disney trip, met another dude, and left him and left her marriage. That's what I think the updates are going to be.
I bet they're divorced.
She met another Disney guy.
She met another Disney guy.
Update number 1. Here's the update. I screwed up. I know most people were giving me the not the a-hole judgment, but Jess actually showed a great deal of openness to my idea. She took initiative by reserving the hotel because she wanted me to be happy. When I said, nope, no Disney, she felt that I hadn't put any effort into taking her feelings into consideration. And she was completely right. I hadn't. It was, in a twisted way, my own form of revenge for dragging me to Disney World all those times.
Pause. Did Jess write this?
He took her feelings into consideration for 9 years.
Yes. I have a feeling that a fight happened between this, and she won the fight again. That's what I think. In the last post, some people commented about how Aulani barely even looks like Disney at all. This is something I should have researched myself before I threw the gauntlet down with Jess. When I looked into it, it looks just like a run-of-the-mill Hawaiian resort. In my defense, going to Disney World 9 times has kind of made me sensitive, and I'm fairly sure that the Rorschach test, I'd see nothing but mouse ears at this point, but I really should not have jumped to conclusions. A day after I made the post, I approached Jess, and I apologized. I was wrong. Yes, she might be a Disney adult, but aside from always wanting to go to their theme parks, she's never been obnoxious about it. I would disagree. I don't even know her. I said I was sorry and asked for permission to reserve the hotel again. She responded that she would love to go to Aulani with me. When I told her that it's not really all that Disney, Jess said, of course, I knew that. I wanted to go because my sister said it was beautiful. I'm a moron. Jess and I have replanned our vacation, and we're super excited to be going now. I came to this realization because a lot of people pointed out some things that I should have figured out myself. Thank you.
This guy's 40?
Yeah. I always wonder, how the hell do people get to their 40s and still have the mentality of a teenager? Like, no offense to teenagers. I'm just saying, like there comes a point, like your perspective does change. The way you see the world and look at the world and interact with other people does change the older you get, or it's supposed to. Like, to me, this whole thing, this guy made a whole teen drama out of it. Is what he did.
I mean, this one line to me tells me everything about their relationship. I said I was sorry and asked for permission to reserve the hotel again. She runs the show.
Yeah,
that,
like I said,
mean, that tells you. That's why they've gone nine times. It's why she gets what she wants. He had to ask for permission. An adult had to ask his wife for permission to book a hotel again. Not like, oh, we had a discussion and decided to do it. Like, oh my God.
Yes,
I'm being like judgmental here, but
in between the OG post and update 1, there was definitely an argument that ensued.
Well, that and just the tone of his thread, right? He went from I'm taking a stand to I'm a meek and mild idiot that had the audacity to disagree with his wife. I'm so sorry. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell?
Are you guys ready to be blown away?
yes.
Okay. Update number 2. All right.
Oh my God. Here we go.
Hi again, everybody. This situation all started because my wife Jess and I had an argument about going to Disney World on vacation again. I didn't want to go because we had already been 9 times, and when I suggested Hawaii, Jess made reservations for Aulani, which is a Disney-owned resort. I immediately rejected the idea, mistakenly believing it was just another Disney vacation. Eventually, I realized I was wrong and that Aulani was a perfectly fine compromise. Unfortunately, we will not be going to Aulani for our upcoming vacation. A couple days after Christmas, this was recent, by the way, this is the most recent Christmas, Jess had a minor car accident. She mistook drive for reverse and backed into our garage door. When I heard a loud bang, I ran outside and I found Jess holding her neck in the car, and I immediately drove her to the hospital where she had x-rays done. She seemed fine, but the doctor said based on her symptoms, headache, neck pain, numbness in her fingers, she could have whiplash. Jess and I figured that she should be fine in a couple days, but almost 2 weeks later, she is still complaining about back pain. Yesterday, she approached me saying she wasn't confident she could go to Hawaii in a few months. I asked what she wanted to do, and while apologizing profusely, she asked me if we could postpone the trip. I responded that she absolutely had nothing to apologize for. After that, she said she felt bad about not going to Hawaii, but maybe she might be able to make it to Disney World. Well, I didn't understand at first. She told me that that it has very high accessibility and, in a worst case scenario, ECV rentals. She doubts that it will be necessary, but assured me that we could take it easy there. I know this isn't the conclusion people here wanted, and it's certainly not what I wanted to do with my next vacation, but Jess's health has to come first. So we've made our reservations. It's not where I want to go, but Jess is super happy right now, and that's what matters most to me. Thank you all for your input.
That's what matters most to you, yet you had to bitch about it on Reddit for however long this has been going on. This was a waste of my time. Reading this was a waste of my time. She is a manipulator. Oh my God. She probably faked that accident. She faked it just to get what she wants. Oh.
That's a really roundabout way of getting what you want too. I mean,
I can't go to Hawaii, but let's go to Disney. I can't. This bitch.
I was so excited for these updates for you guys. I couldn't wait to see your reactions.
Women like this drive me crazy.
Well, hold on.
I mean, this whole thing.
People like her only get away with what they do because guys like him let them.
That's true.
Is what it comes down to. I mean, this guy is.
Oh my God. I can't. What a waste of time. What a waste of him writing this.
There is no doubt in my mind that this marriage is
doomed.
And she's absolutely going to cheat on him at some point.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. With a Disney
He'll make some
adult.
excuse. He'll make some excuse for why it's okay.
Oh my God.
And it was his fault. He'll take the blame for it.
How does he not see the manipulation?
Yeah, it's maddening.
I can't go to Hawaii, but I might. I wonder where they live. I'm curious about where they live because I wonder what the flight time. Like for here, if we wanted to go to Hawaii, it's 12 hours. Because we've talked about going to Hawaii. And, Disney's only like a 3-hour flight from here. So I wonder where they live. Where do these people come from?
Any updates?
Disney World's a giant
no third
place.
update?
There's no third update. There's some comments I'll go over.
I was going to say, what were some of the comments from other people? Are we alone in our thoughts?
No.
Okay.
Commenter 1. A resort is infinitely more relaxing and easier than Disney, even for non-injured people. I think you got played, buddy. Disney adults be scheming.
Disney adults be scheming.
Commenter 2. Damn, she's good. A master manipulator. Time to get out, bro, or you're going to be miserable for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Commenter 3. She literally did that on purpose. You keep getting sucked into it, and you always get sucked into it because you have no backbone. Good luck with the rest of your life.
Oh my God. Oh, the internet is brutal. We are brutal.
Sometimes you have to be brutal with people.
Disney adults be scheming. That's like my favorite comment.
I did check the last updates too. I didn't really see him responding to anyone's comments. It looks like he posted and ghosted. He just stopped posting after that.
God. That is wild.
Isn't it?
What a wild ride. Oh my. I feel bad. For... Well, no, they made their decisions.
I don't feel bad for either one of them.
You don't consider yourself an empath, do you, Dave?
No. I'm no, believe it or not, I'm compassionate, but I could get on my soapbox about this because I'm a therapist, right? So there's this idea that we're supposed to always validate everything that other people do all the time. I think that's why my field gets criticized because in society, right, like there's all these jokes going around to like, well, my therapist said that I basically have a free pass to do this because of my trauma or that. Yeah. I've never been that kind of therapist. Lots of people are walking around with trauma and negative experiences. It doesn't give us the right to manipulate other people, and it doesn't give us the right to not try to be good human beings. So it's not that I'm not empathetic. I do actually care about people. I have very little tolerance when people are manipulative. I don't, that bullshit just does not stand with me. So I have no empathy for it.
Yeah.
That's thank you for coming to my TEDx talk.
Wow.
I mean, if I was working with this couple, like if they showed up, for couples therapy, I wouldn't be so harsh, obviously, but the bulk of what I'd be trying to do is like get them to understand how they're both sort of engaging in this like manipulation with each other, like more so on her side, but helping him understand how he is also part of that cycle and he's allowing it to happen. And that it all comes down to boundaries. You have to have good boundaries. You have to have a healthy enough relationship and enough self-respect to say, lovingly to your spouse, like, hey, I know this is really important to you and you love going there, but it's really important to me that we go somewhere else this year. Like I just want, even if you put it as, I just want to be the one to pick this year. Mm-hmm. Like I know how much Disney World means to you. I know you love going there. I love seeing that it makes you happy. But this year, I wanna like choose our vacation. I think a healthy, normal adult is gonna say, okay, sure, let's do it.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Somebody who's more selfish is gonna
get into a car accident and drive to the garage.
Car accident, quote unquote. Oh my neck. Oh.
I don't think I can go to Hawaii. Let's just go to Disney.
Yeah, I can't go sit on a beach and relax with a Mai Tai, but I can
Space
go.
Mountain. Space Mountain's the only relief. It's a small world. That will be the cure I need for my pain.
We're awful.
Let's do the Star Wars thing.
Oh my god.
Maybe we can go to Universal after. That's non-Disney.
Universal is fun. I do like Universal.
I can just imagine every time he's like thinking about, oh, you seem like you're feeling better today. Maybe we could do Hawaii. Oh, you know what? I'm having a sudden flare up.
Flare up. Yeah, that is crazy.
I can't walk 5 feet except the 500 that it will take to get to the gates of Disney World.
Yeah, seriously. Disney World is the one in Florida, right?
That's in Florida.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Disneyland is California.
California.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't surprise me if they'd been to the one in Paris. Since
Well,
they
I don't
only did-
know.
We went to Paris, but all we did was go to Disney World.
Yeah.
We didn't see the
Doesn't
Eiffel Tower or
sound-
anything.
Doesn't sound like they're going. She wouldn't go to the Disney resort in Hawaii, so I don't think they're going to Paris. Oh man,
Yeah, crazy.
that is so funny.
I figured that was a good one for today.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
I like the ones with the updates too. I feel like,
Yeah, actually,
feels finished.
the ones I picked before for episode 1 never had any updates. David, I don't know if the ones you picked had updates, but
I didn't see any. Yeah.
Have you guys looked to see if Hoobie Dooby was ever updated?
No.
the age-old question that
I know.
many Sib reviewers are still
I
wondering.
know.
No
Well,
updates on
no.
Hoobie Dooby shall forever remain a
Oh,
mystery.
that's right. That was yours, Dan. You picked that
That
one.
was- yeah.
That's right.
That was the one where the husband,
Yes.
moaned Hoobie Dooby during fun times with his wife. And she thought it was an anime character.
Oh, we'll never know. It'll always be unfinished.
I still think she said someone else's name, or he said someone else's name.
I do too.
Yeah,
That's where my money's
That's
at.
the most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, my most likely conclusion.
Michelle, have you given any thoughts to your turn for the next episode?
No.
No.
Oh
Okay.
no, I thought maybe hot takes because I just think that would be like really fun.
We keep on
Kinda
talking.
like this.
We keep on
I
talking
know,
about it.
we
We
should
haven't done it
just
yet.
do it. I
we should
know.
just do it.
And because all my other ones that I have, like I have notes, I haven't fully formulated how to bring it into like a topic of discussion. It's either that or we could talk about like traditions and stuff that we have that we've shared, that we've created. But I'm not, again, that's like not fully formed yet. But hot takes could be fun.
I think we got to do the hot take thing.
Yeah,
We've
we
been
keep
talking
on
about it.
we keep on
forever.
talking about it. And we
All
don't
right.
do it, so we got to.
Let's do it.
I'm sure there's going to be plenty of good clips to come out of that too.
Yes, yeah, I would assume so. So.
All right. We'll touch base. We'll stay with each other after I sign offline. But for everybody else, thank you for joining episode 11 live.
Woo-woo.
We hope you enjoyed our little Vegas talk and our story this week. And stay tuned for the next episode where we're probably going to be playing Hot Takes with Michelle.
Yes.
Have a great week, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.